Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Southern Another Lieutenant Jenny Jr. As you can see, thank you, Sherry, for sending this little update. Just that, because I'm just kind of waking up. I stayed up late last night trying to do the companion thing. This, that, and all. And didn't have enough companion get them all done. So at least I got like now. Bounty Hunter, I already done the companion already early, so he was already first done, and I got my Sith Inquisitor, so all his companions are now done. But my Sith Warrior I was working on, and I just ran out of companion kit to, get it done. So I guess I'm just gonna have to lead the attack, 'cause that's gonna expire on the 27th. But thank you, Sherry. As you can see, Star Trek Online, New Dawn, October 27th. To the people who play this game, if you haven't noticed, each time you logged in or you logged out, there was this little tiny creep patch of the 100 each time, or I think it's 100. But you kept seeing these little creep patches and the game would start, or when you're in the game, you'll see another creep patch. Before the launcher would close out. Well, the reason why that was happening is because how big this game, the season 11 is going to be. That's why it was getting ready for this. So as you can see here, it talks about the near universe. Earlier on, like last week, I quoted Lita, who's going to be part of the thing, and she wouldn't go into details into her near universe counterpart, this, that, and all, but it's very, very interesting, as she kept saying, it's going to be a really good story, that everything else, so, and then as you can see here, about how we will be having a near universe rut thing. Now, I've already done a few streams already showing down here as they talk about the Admiral system. I couldn't really do the near universe thing, this, that, and all, because at first, it was like the 33rd day, there was enough people to actually do the test of the near universe, STF thing, this, everything else. But then, after a couple of days, that was it. Nobody wanted to really go in there and, get in there and try it out. So I couldn't do live stream of it. So you'll have to look on YouTube for those other ones. But as you can see, here it talks about how I'll give you a hint about the because if you know anything about Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry kind of came up with this idea of the alternate reality, this, everything else, and all, and that's where Star Trek is best known for, that time travel, alternate reality, stuff like that. Well, in the near universe, they had pretty much the same problems with the Arcanians, but then you see here it says, and I'll give you a hint, it went pretty well to them. A lot of times in the near universe, the way we are now on this side, it's opposite on the other side. So if you're a good person on this side, then on the near universe, you're just a total evil type. On this side, if you're total evil, total like Sith Lord like this, everything else, on the near universe side, that person's a little goody two shoe and, kind of like the Jedi type, as a Jedi Council type hat, kind of like. So they are opposite near, because that's the whole idea of near universe. Whatever it is on this side is an exact opposite near opposite on the other side. So I'm just going to give a shout out. So thank you again, Sherry. But as I was kind of mentioning in my last stream, there's going to be a lot of games coming out at the end of October or the first week of November. And you see right there with the introduction of brand new storylines come forward, so much of this current experience that are to worth in and check out Star Trek Online. I'll see you there October 27th, the release of new season 11, New Dawn. So I had a feeling that this was going out. Granted, I'm pretty much this game and Star Wars Old Republic, and after the last quite a few years, they pretty much mirror each other. When you've got something new that's about to come out on Star Wars, Star Trek kind of follows suit and make sure they've got something new going on in that same week practically. So that's, like I said, this is the two games I mainly play. I play a little bit of Elite Dangerous and a little bit of Star Citizen, but You know, there's not really too many people I play with because to me that's solo playing. You know, you really can't really get too many people to kind of join up and do things together with. So this then Star Wars is pretty much what I play. But I wanted to give a shout out, so thank you again, Sherry, for showing this, just everything else. And as you can see, and we've got a whole new thing coming out next week. So, thanks you again. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because I'm going to do some grinding, get some Valentian, get my new flagship. I've already got a request, so yes, I will be, since I pretty much had all the reputation gear, yes, I will be. And I'm doing a stream of, what looks like what the Thorg said, what does it look like, what the Delta Alliance said, and then kind of do a stream with it, showing the stats and how it acts and everything else. So that's going to be coming shortly. But I'm going to finish my practice here because, like I said, I was just waking up and kind of disappointed at Star Wars because I couldn't get all my companions all done. So, oh well. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, dislike button, and live long and prosper now. Bye-bye.